Welcome guys to Universal Studios Hollywood, where tonight we are going to do Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios Hollywood 2018. I'm recording to you after I've experienced all the mazes here at Horror Nights this year, and I can honestly say this is one of the better Horror Nights in my opinion. The first maze we did here for Horror Nights was the one you see right there on the signage, and that is for Stranger Things. And in my opinion, it did the first season justice. They didn't include anything from the second season, just from the first. And in my opinion, it was better that way, and it looked amazing. After Stranger Things, we did Trick or Treat, and that is also a very good maze. I had no idea what it's about, but it really does a good job immersing you into its world. Just a fair warning about a couple of these mazes. Some of them do spit water at you. I was spat on this one twice. Just a fair warning for you guys. There is a puking scene. Thank God it did not smell like puking. Unlike like 2 years before in The Exorcist, that room smelled like puke and it was horrendous. And so I'm glad they didn't do that for this one. After that, we went down into where it is like a New York set, and we did The Purge, or the first Purge, and that one is okay. I mean, they could have done way more. It didn't have like many stuff to go by, I guess. That they didn't really do much for this one. And honestly, I think that was the most disappointing maze out of all of them this year. But then right after the first Purge, we did the Poltergeist. That was pretty great too. I would honestly rank that as the number 2 maze here for Horror Nights this year. Then we did the Blumhouse film, and the outside was pretty cool because it had like a movie theater type of thing outside. But as far as the actual maze goes, it was cool, it was alright. Nothing huge, nothing really stands out for me for that one. But it was a fun maze, do not get me wrong on that. It was an extremely fun maze, but nothing that memorable that I remember happens. Oh no, actually now I do remember something. A lot of these mazes do involve like this screen that looks like a screen that's projecting something, and then out of nowhere a character or a scare actor just comes out of it unexpectedly. I really enjoyed that from this year, because you didn't honestly know which one was like just a projector and which one had an opening slit, that way a scare actor could come at you. And this is one of the mazes that utilized that, and I thought it was done perfectly well. And then like a bonus maze down in the lower lot, it's not really announced anywhere, but they had this section called Holidays from Hell, which basically takes every holiday, your St. Patrick's Day, New Year's, Cinco de Mayo, 4th of July, all of them, and turns it into like a horror version of it. And I think they did that very well. So now we're gonna do the Holidays from Hell. Happy New Year, people! Happy New Year! St. Valentine himself! He's madly in love. Let go, my lucky charms, you bastard! Oh! The Easter Bunny! Oh, what do you do to the Easter Bunny? There he goes, there he goes! The poor bunny! And more Easter Bunny stuff. Of course, we have the 4th of July. Saw the fireworks, the children and the patriotism. Uncle Sam, hello, alright, goodbye. I don't know what holiday this is. Hey, satanic ritual maybe? What is this?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving? Okay, I see it now. I see it now. And of course, we go to Saint Nick himself. Happy holiday. We have Krampus, some poor guy who behaves bad. Hello. That was wickedly amazing. Then after that, we did the Terror Tram, which is pretty much exactly like it was 2 years ago when I went through it. So if you have done that one before, you could skip it. It's exactly the same. But here's a footage of me actually during that.
You're gonna have to laugh on.
And we're first to face this cloud of evil. Let the chainsaw commence. The bulldogs around. Now we're here in the House of Horrors. Check that out. They even have the pigs from Saws. But of course, if you're hungry, you could always come for a piggy's eat. Or treat, I should say. Oh, ho, ho. What lovely So after the Terror Tram, we finally made it up to the upper loft and we did the Universal Monsters, which apparently the music was done by Slash. And it's honestly a great maze in my opinion. I'd rank that one 3rd for this year's Horror Nights. And the final maze here is the Halloween, which is here every year, but I never get to do because the lines are so long. Today I was fortunate enough that the lines were short and I was able to get on today. And the Michael Myers Halloween is an amazing attraction and I could see why they bring it back every single year. A couple of mazes also utilize this technique where it's like a black mirror and then they flash a light revealing like a character behind it. In this example for Halloween, they have like a lot of sections that are black and then they show Michael Myers behind the glass through a light, and if the light ain't shine, you can't even tell he's there. And I think that is another amazing technique used here. So I'm sorry that I couldn't really vlog in most of these mazes. Like I said, Horror Nights does not allow any type of recording during the mazes. I had to sneak some of these footage, assuming they're good. Mostly they're not. Mainly, even if I was allowed to record using my phone, it probably wouldn't be able to get it just because of how dark the mazes are. But hopefully you do have a clue of how Horror Nights is this year. I do highly recommend it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop that like and share it. And I hope to see you guys all in the next video.